Channel 4, the new innovative service begins on November the 2nd with something for everyone. There's music, including jazz with the legendary Miles Davis. The military takeover in Poland provides a background for Moonlighting, a film on 4, starring Jeremy Irons.
Leave to remain in the United Kingdom on condition that the holder does not engage in employment paid or unpaid and does not engage in any business or profession is hereby given for 1 month. Now, do you understand that, Mr. Nowak?
Novak, yes, I understand.
Do you remember of Solidarity?
No. The men are not to know what I know. That by sending workmen over from Poland and paying our wages in zlotys, our boss can have his London house done for a quarter of what he would have to pay a British builder.
People like a bit of peace and quiet! That's better. Almost acceptable.
I can speak their language. This is why the boss chose me for the job. But I don't know what they really mean.
Which country?
Warsaw, Poland.
All the lines have been suspended.
Suspended, why?
There was a military coup.
A coup?
That's right. Didn't you hear the news?
No more phone calls from Barbara. No flights home until God knows when. Why did he really choose me?
No! Okay, idzie! Go back to Poland! You commies!
The 60s reflects the political and social factors of that decade.
One of the big social events of that time, of course, was Ready, Steady, Go. I was at college when it first started in Holborn, just up the road from Rediffusion, where it used to be. So I went from day one. We used to just queue up, and those who looked trendiest and queued up longest got in.
These programs are made by the kids for the kids of the jet age.
Suddenly people of 15, 16, 17, 18 and so on were earning money that their fathers and their grandfathers hadn't earned, and there was suddenly an assault on the class structure provided simply and easily by this greater wealth that was swilling through the nation. At the same time, because of television, an enormous amount of information was being spoon-fed to people who had never bought a newspaper or read the Times carefully before, and suddenly they were all getting that on the television.
Mary Quant made her name by originality, and originality goes all the way through her new collection. What she does with lace is everybody's business. As for zippers, Mary opens up a whole new dimension. She believes that girls were made to be looked at, not covered up. Why make pretty undies and only reveal them on a clothesline? All these styles, selling between 4 and 8 guineas, will soon be on sale in countries all over the world.
Crucible, a new science series which sets out to remove the mystery from everyday life.
Just imagine if this interview was being conducted with me lying down. And not just lying down, with a great weight on my stomach, which is what happens to a pregnant woman. Well, it's terribly difficult to be articulate and to negotiate and to be rational when you're lying down like this. I mean, it isn't a position in which people do negotiate and think rational thoughts. Just imagine a debate in the Houses of Parliament with everybody lying down.
From 1964, tribulation sit at my door.
The history and tradition of Caribbean music is explored through Deep Roots music.
Coming at me, tribulation, I can't take no more. Tribulation won't leave me alone. Now many of these very same youngsters has now become the worst criminals. Many of them has got gunned down. Their valuable lives are no more to be found. That's why we're calling on you. Do the little you can do. Now everyone should give an helping hand in the development of the youths for the benefit of the world. You got to be early on your duties. Be there right on time.
In Toward an Unknown Land, Dame Coia Stark sets off on her travels again, this time to the Himalayas.
At the age of 88, Coia Stark, Dame of the British Empire, explorer, lady of letters, and author of over 20 books of great distinction, is off on her travels again, this time in the Himalayan mountains of Nepal.
I don't remember ever thinking with longing, why have I come here when I have a comfortable home of my own? That never occurs to me. Otherwise, I don't think one would travel. I think this is almost the best part of a trek, is the passage of landscapes through your day. You have this wonderful development of a land slowly unrolling itself so that you seem to own it forever and ever.
The day started at 6 with a cup of tea handed into the tent along with a bowl of hot washing water. Then breakfast, followed by 4 hours walking till lunch and a siesta.
All plate, hot plate, all plate.
A few more hours trekking in the afternoon, and the destination will be reached, hopefully in time for the tents to be pitched and the evening meal cooked before darkness and cold set in.
What leads me is the sight of that mountain range. I go mad over it.
Everybody here? Yes!
Everybody Here, a programme with a positive role for the under-8s, reflecting multicultural Britain.
Good evening. This evening's Blast Your Mind comes from Neville's Bedroom, 11 City Street, Hackney. Could we have our first contestant, please? Our first contestant comes from Haringey. And your name is?
Susanna.
And your occupation, please?
I'm a schoolgirl.
And your chosen subject is?
Words.
Could we have the lights, please? In 1400, the Spanish went to South America and found a red thing. The Spanish called it tomato. What is it called in English?
Tomato.
Correct.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ja, je, Sam. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 4, 2, 1.
Channel 4's World Cinema has The Cars at 8 Paris, on the road to revenge in an orgy of grotesque destruction.
What's the problem? It's the cars. They're a bit upset over the burning.
Into a routine.
There's Dance on 4 as masters of tap offer a taste of their talent.
Shem Shem. Go out. Here, this way.
Channel 4, a new, exciting and original channel with fresh and distinctive ideas, begins on November the 2nd with something for everyone.